beauties. Well, I realized that, life has been fast and furious, and I'm doing a lot of catch up, but I realized I really never shared what I bought at the road to California, and like what I personally shopped at the vendor mall. I don't think I ever shared that with you. And so I thought I'd take this time to do a shorter video of my haul of the vendor mall. Also to announce the winner of the needle case pattern by Reitz Rags to Stitches. This one right here, this adorable one. And it has a needle case and a scissor holder, and it looks like me. But I wanted to announce the winner of that. And then I just kind of, and then we have a new giveaway too. So I'll talk all about that at the end. But I just want to give you a quilty update. I realized that I may have overestimated my ability to get a lot done outside the beehive. So I'm struggling a little bit with that. I'm working furiously on finishing. This is my center block of Autumn Harvest by Buttermilk Basin, who's one of my faves. She is just such a talented designer, and her projects just make you smile. But I really want to have this particular project done in time for the quilt show, which means, most of it's hand stitching, and then there's the piecing, and then there's a compilation of all the blocks, and I need to get all of that done before I get back to Sisters in April. So I'm feeling somewhat the pressure. And when you love everything that has to do with quilting, you just are sometimes running around like a chicken with their head cut off. If you've never seen that, it's really, really weird. I remember seeing that as a little girl, and I did not like it. There was a lot of squealing going on, so I don't even like that vision in my head that that's what I seem like. But Tannenbaum is right now on the back burner. There's nothing I can do about it. It is not out of my heart, though. It is just on the back burner right now. My Little Houses with Kathy Schmidt, Eastmoreland, that's kind of like on the front burner, but not on the serving plate. And it's only because it's more handwork. And I'm finding that it's been difficult to do a lot of sewing machine stuff. But I really need to get this Autumn Harvest done because I want to have it in the quilt show. And so I am stitching away on that. That's my priority right now. And then, when you go to a quilt show and you go to a vendor mall, you're just like all about everything new. Yeah. Oh, I tell you, it's like my blog says, my personality is 110%. And sometimes I'm even tired to be me. Yeah. But it's a good life. It's a lot of fun. So I want to take this time to show you what I got. But first, the needle case. Rita is always so generous with her giveaways. I mean, I always feel like I said don't do so much, but she's just all heart, And that's why I want you to go to her site. She is just all heart, and her designs truly show it. And I'm actually making this needle case. I bought myself a pattern too. So one to give away and one for me, because I wanted one. It looks like me. So the winner of the Reitz Rags to Stitches mini scissors and needle case is, drum roll, Judith Lechner. Would love to have the needle case pattern. Love Rita's patterns. So Judith, be sure you email me your mailing address so I can drop this in the mail, and I will be sending it out to you. You'll have to post on Instagram, though, the finished product, because I need to make this also. I just love this pattern. So that is one of the haul that I got at the Road to California. I bought one for myself. The other pattern by Rita that is absolutely adorable is this little Christmas trees. It's not only like a candle mat, a wool candle mat, but it's a garland of stuffed three-dimensional trees. Isn't that fabulous? Stuffed tree ornaments. Yeah. Well, I didn't do a lot of damage. I didn't. And the main thing was because I had, I constantly now, you know, I think there might be an ulterior motive for G to get the van, get Penny. We love her. We love Penny. But I am always thinking about where am I going to fit it for a trip home. And I can't really ship it home, because I've arranged for home to ship it here. So I have to be careful. I just have to be careful. So I think I did pretty good. I mean, this pile is no more than maybe 3 pairs of underwear, maybe. I fell in love. There was a booth, Heartway International. There was a booth there that had a lot of fabrics from Japan, and I just fell in love with this. And I mainly got it because I want to try my hand at another project bag, maybe of a different design. But this fabric has all kinds of sushi printed on it. Isn't that adorable? And it's heavy. It's it's not like a lightweight cotton. It's heavier, but not real thick. A little bit like a lightweight canvas. But I just loved this. I thought it was funny. So I got that. And then I had to get this one. Mainly because when we were walking around, and it's kind of funny how this all came about, because it's, you know, my friend Robin's dad is down in Southern California. He turned, 103. And she shares with her sisters going down there to kind of be with him and, take care a little bit. He's pretty darn independent, though. But I said I would fly to the Road to California if she could take a break and come there. I think I've already told you this. But then another couple friend of ours heard that we were going, and they spontaneously decided to go. So it was like, wow, I would have never planned. It could have, it worked out better than if you tried to plan it, So it was funny when we saw this pattern. I had to get it. So you see that? See that mischievous little elf? I didn't get it at first, but my girlfriend said, oh, look he switched the points around on the star. Is that not hysterical? So I knew I had to make that for my little grandsons. One for each of them. Christmas Mischief, bite-sized blocks, and this is by Material Girlfriends. So their website is materialgirlfriends.com. I thought it was hysterical. You know, that whole elf thing is like a total crack up. Well, my friend Marie, who gave away the floss on Stitch Roadies, I also needed some floss. She has a Facebook page, Secrets de Marie, and she is someone who is a vendor at a lot of the major shows. She comes over from France, and she's been featured in many magazines, and she had hand-dyed floss, of which I gave one set skeins away on my Stitch Roadie channel. But this beautiful floss with these wooden tags are just adorable. And then someone gave me the idea of making needle minders out of these tags. Oh, that'd be so cool. So I got myself one, and then she did these little tiny, look at, it's like a keychain, but I'm going to use it as a scissor fob. It's a little tiny box with little rolls of wool in it. Is that not crazy? And the little box says, just a little box. It's so adorable. I mean, it's so tiny that I had to have it. I like tiny things. And she had these, just a little box, Les Secrets de Marie, and it's like a ruler made out of a little ruler box, and it has rolled up fabrics like the French General type fabrics in it. And I mean, look at how tiny it is. It's like it's going to be so cute in my beehive. And then I can remember her, think about her. And then, and then. I sound like I wonder if chickens do that. Then. Well, she had little embroidery kits that were so adorable. And the frames are made out of that little ruler wood. And then you get the floss and the fabric in it, and the little wooden tag. So the little wooden tag has a bird, and it has the beautiful floss, and then there's the embroidery picture, and that literally is the size of the embroidery because it goes in this frame. Is that not the cutest? Absolutely the cutest. I think you'd have to use one strand. Oh, she is so creative. She is so creative. I also bought a needle box as a gift. Clover gave me a ruler. That's when I went to the booth that did, Clover designed the pom-pom makers. Oh, the pom-pom makers. Those were, I mean, you could get addicted to making pom-poms. But this is a neat ruler. I'd use that for a future giveaway because I have other rulers. And here is a needle minder, a wooden needle minder that I bought. The designer is Selma Hudson. Oh, G is here. Hudson Holiday Company. Isn't that cute? And then I wanted to try this thread. It's Stitch Wool by Lycian, and those two colors on little cards like that. I just thought that would be fun to try. There were two French General booths. And I got this yardage of quilt labels because what beehive doesn't have to have that label available in it? So I bought that. Then there was this pattern, which was so awesome. And this was being sold in the booth, called Carriage Country. This is an all through the night design by Bonnie Sullivan. And the fun part about this is I did need the kit because I have all the wool one could need. But inside is the pre-printed. Hi, G. Hi, G. Inside is the pre-printed background. And this is the great thing about Bonnie's patterns is, and you can go to her website also, is that you have this pre-printed fabric, and then you lay the wool over the top and you do some embellishing stitches. And I just love that. I will honor Christmas in my heart. And those are not only a genius marketing on her part, but a creative way where we can finish things a little quicker than we would normally. So that is awesome. This, oh, and I bought myself a copy. I know I gave one away, or I should say Lisa gave one away to one of you. Who, I have your address. I have the winner's address. It's going out in the mail. But I also have a copy for myself. And I just loved this embroidery pattern. I do not know why I need another handwork project, but on my life list, one of the items was to live in a log cabin, and that is one of the things that I think I've given up with in reality, but not in my heart. So I have decided to embroider my log cabins, and this photo does not do it justice. This is Liberty Homestead, and it does not do it justice because I kept going back and going back to this booth because their sample that was on the wall was so beautiful that I just loved it. So I bought the whole kit because I wanted the fabric that they used for this project. So I have some embroidery ahead of me. Now for the giveaway. I'm going to close that because there's a lot of people walking down the lane. This giveaway, I was so tickled when I saw it. This is by Sewing Bird, embroidery and quilt kits, and you have to go to their site because they have such adorable designs that would make fabulous gifts, baby gifts. Sewingbird.net. So go check them out. I love stumbling upon fairly new companies that are putting themselves out there, and they are fresh and different, and they're excited about the quilting world. I love that. And when I saw this, I thought this would be the perfect project for one of my viewers because, you know, most of us are doing a fair amount of handwork, but it was so beautiful finished. And I'll try to get G to insert a photograph of the gal that modeled it for me at the show. but they included a canvas shopping bag, and this was a show exclusive at Rode. So a canvas shopping bag. So this could be used to transport your stitching. If you want to go take it to the store and shop with it, you can. Also included in it is this gorgeous, gorgeous Krynic thread. Looks like a peacock. And then the DMC threads to complete this kit, including this fabulous panel. And what they have done is they've taken this panel and they have embellished with embroidery stitches all of these insects, and they were stunning. I mean, they were stunning. And the stitching and the workmanship was absolutely beautiful. So if you are interested in this, in winning this full kit that includes the canvas bag, the panel for stitching on the canvas bag, and the specialty thread and the DMC thread, leave a comment. Be sure that you're a subscriber of Quilt Roadies, and be sure you like my video, because we know you like it. And please go to sewingbird.net to check them out, because we have got to support our designers in this industry to keep them going. Otherwise, we're going to lose our places to shop. But if you do those three things, and in the comments, you say something about Sewing Bird, all one word. Say, I love Sewing Bird. Do you see that? It's all one word. In the comment, you'll be entered into this drawing. Now, here's the other thing I would like to say. If you read my Woolly blog, I launch these videos onto the Woolly blog for the convenience of the reader. But it would help me a whole lot in these drawings for winners if on the Woolly blog you would also make a comment on the YouTube channel, so I don't have to keep gathering two separate places up. I post my blogs, my videos to my blog just for convenience, and I post it to Facebook also, just for convenience of someone who wants to watch it in that venue. But if you want to be entered in the drawing, I really would like you to go put that comment on the actual YouTube channel, because then I don't have to try to gather it all up, if that makes any sense. So there you go, another giveaway from a fabulous designer at Road to California. I hope you have a great week. I'm going to be stitching away on my buttermilk basin, and we will see you again real soon. Thank you.